It's time for one of us to try out something new, and today we're getting a bit cheesy.
Oh, but as in putting cheese on a pizza. Take a look as I try to make some pies with home slice. It's a struggle. So I've been to the zoo and I've been to Walt Churchill's, and honestly I feel like I need to try something with a little bit more meat, a little bit more food, a little bit like maybe home slice pizza. So let's try this. I want to try making a pizza because I could be your head chef, is what I believe.
Okay, well that's fine.
What do we do?
So we're gonna start out with our dough that we make fresh every day. So we're gonna do large pizza. So we're gonna start out with a pound dough ball right here. Okay. So we're gonna take that dough ball and kind of knead it a little bit. I don't know if you want to do this or not. Yes. So you're gonna knead it a little bit. I'll follow you so when we can eat my pizza that we make. Yes. So we're gonna basically tuck it into itself. And then turn it like a steering wheel and tuck it into itself. There you go, and kind of almost there. Yeah, I'll give it a little love and get
there
it.
There we go. But I did it good though.
Yeah,
but that was
you did
me.
wonderful.
Like so much love.
Now we're gonna kind of start to flatten it out a little bit. This is basically our stretcher. So it's just a bunch of rolling pins together that'll make it flat. We're gonna get flour on it so it doesn't stick. And then kind of smush it down with your hand. Then you're gonna take that little guy right there and then push as hard as you can and kind of try to keep it in a circle.
Oh, yeah, because that's possible to do in a circle. You're doing a really good job.
You are doing a fantastic job.
Yet.
All right, and now we're going to stretch it to that size. So the best way to do that is I like hands like this and kind of just like play it like an accordion. Push it out.
Yeah, because we've all played accordion.
You have it?
That was a high school recorder.
This is
and
an Italian restaurant. This is what we do, all right? That's
and I'm
Friday
basically
nights.
Italian.
Yeah,
yes.
right.
When you think me, think TaTiana Cash, think Italian.
Basically, what we want to do, so we overstretch it here because we're not looking for a fluffy crust because we're going for New York style pizza.
Yes.
So kind of just like this and work it around and get it over the screen like that. It's gonna fight you because it's gonna like pop from other ends.
Right. Nope. Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay, wait.
There you go.
Look.
Almost there. Almost there. We can deal with a couple holes. Don't worry.
Got it. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You're gonna take this guy again and just kind of run it over the top. Again, all you're doing for this is you're just trying to get the bubbles out so you don't end up with a giant bubble pizza.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do our potato pizza, which I wouldn't say it's our claim to fame, but it's a little bit different. Other people have potato pizzas, but it's kind of like an open-faced pierogi. So the first thing that we're gonna do is get gloves on. So we're gonna take a little bit of just margarine kind of, so the butter, so then we're gonna spread that around. Yep. You're gonna try to leave about a dime-sized crust around the edges.
Dime-sized crust around.
And I'm gonna have to get into this drawer right here. All right, so this is our mashed potatoes. It's gonna be a garlic, red skin mashed potatoes. So you're just gonna take a handful, plop it on there, and then spread it around like you would pizza sauce, basically.
Yes.
Now, cheese is a golden product in any pizza place, so we weigh all of our cheese for all of our pizzas, so that way we can keep our doors open. Looks about good.
Okay.
Then the next thing we're gonna grab is, like I said, there's not a lot on this. We're gonna grab some bacon. And then the last thing we're gonna do is a little cheddar cheese sprinkle over the whole thing. So then we're gonna put it in this bad boy. It's gonna do most of the work for us. It's gonna take about 7.5 minutes. It's gonna spit out the other end of the oven, ready to go. I'm gonna drop the screen here. I'm gonna put the pizza on there. Gonna get rid of the hot screen. You don't wanna burn yourself. Now we cut all of our pizzas except for our 18 pizzas into 8. So basically you're gonna take this rocker knife. You're gonna put your weight on it that way and then go through it. You're gonna cut it in half, then in half, and then everything in half again.
Okay. So we said.
Be mean. There you go. Oh, not that mean.
That way. But we are done.
Yep, so you bag it, and then the customer comes, picks it up, and then there you go. That is our famous potato pizza.
I tried this. Yeah, I almost like threw it direct. All of my hard work in like 10 seconds.
You did a better job with your pizza than I did when I was doing woman's nails a couple of months ago. That was bad.
See, but now we know you're not going to be a nail technician. I
True.
will never become anyone who does pizzas. Don't worry, I won't.
We've got some good ones coming down too. I've shot a couple last week. I'm gonna learn how to do the Zamboni next week.
Lucky.
That'll be fun. That'll air down the road too. If you have any ideas for anything we can do to try this,
yes,
just email news@wtol.com. Next week, the one we air next week, I'm trying out for the opera.
He
Toledo
is an
Opera.
opera singer.
Yes.
I buy it. It makes sense to me.
It was fun.